Would you believe me if I told you that this badass isn't our main character? Yeah, that's what I said. Our main character is this little crybaby. I wonder if I haven't seen this before.
He copied my whole fucking flow! Word for word, bar for bar!
Now, I avoided this show because I thought, why the fuck would I want to watch kids in a gang fighting? But then I saw episode 1. Walk with me as we discuss the episodes of Tokyo Revengers anime and talk about how good it actually is. The first 2 episodes are pretty much just one thing: setup. We meet our main characters, the world they live in, and we are introduced to the plot of the show. Takemichi Hanagi is a bum, and while lazing around being a bum, he learns that his middle school sweetheart has transitioned, along with her brother Naoto, at the hands of the Tokyo Manji gang. As he goes about his life, Takemichi, is pushed in front of a train, and instead of dying, he teleports exactly 12 years into the past, into his young body. The thought of going back to school would absolutely turn me to dust, to be honest. I absolutely want no parts of this man's life. Remember his middle school sweetheart that left us? He tells his little brother what exactly is going to happen in 12 years, and the brother does what any little brother would do and saves his sister and him. So welcome to weird time paradox shit. 12 years later, the brother saves him, and so begins the wildest emotional roller coaster I have been on for a while. Motive: save Hina. That man is better than me because all my exes can. Look, I love the premise of the show. If you watch my Flashpoint Paradox video, you know exactly how I feel about time travel. It sucks, and it removes all consequences for people in the story. But Tokyo Revengers has limitations. You can only travel to this exact date, 12 years ago, into your own body. I'm with that. That makes things more interesting. I mean, it's slightly convenient that you're traveling to the exact time period that fucked up the future, and if you fix that, things will work out. But you know, we'll let that slide. There are important things that happen here. Takemichi challenges a delinquent but who is stronger than him and gets beaten up to a pulp. And in so doing, we establish that he is a man of resolve. Takemichi is what you get when you put all your skill points in durability. The majority of the show is just this man standing tall in his hopeless situations. I personally don't like the crybaby shit because, you know, he's 26. But these moments where he cries and picks himself up again are the exact type of things that make you respect him as a character. Episode 4 to 7, escalating conflict. This section pretty much gives Takemichi a more solid go. Saving Draken becomes the main thing we need to do in order to avoid the shit future we have. Through his desire to save Draken, he steps into this dark underworld of delinquents and realizes that it's not just kids playing house. These are real gangs with a lot of violence and heavy consequences. Even when he comes back to the future and sees Akane, his happiness is turned to terror when he reveals that he's the one who tried to kill him. Also, why does this man look so tired? It's like he's not eating. Get my boy a day spa and food. Something. And I don't care if you're going through it. If I find out that you're trying to kill me, even if you're my boy, I am swinging. This section of the story feels like we are attempting some sort of world building. Or maybe it would be better to say we are establishing the background of the Tokyo Manji gang. We get some background on Draken and Mikey. How they meet is like the coolest shit ever. And let's talk about Mikey's drip. Nah, he was always that guy. Since the beginning, he was always being that guy. As impressive Mikey is in this section of the anime, I fell for Draken in this.
Pause.
Pause? Pause what?
You said something gay, so you gotta say no homo, or else you the homo.
That hospital scene where he pays respect to the grieving parents and talks about how this life should never spill over to the citizens. Whew, what a character, man. And this feels intentional. It changes him from being Mikey's muscle to Mikey's heart and gets me invested in seeing him stay alive. It is crazy that while this man is grieving, the only thing going through Mikey's head is, man, sounds like a you problem. We finally get to see the Tokyo Manji gang do its thing and resolve the conflict with another gang. Also, where are the kids' parents though? Dead in the middle of the night, these kids are having mafia boss gatherings, like, the fuck? We get a cool Morbius versus Toman sequence and you realize how bad things can get. Parchin gets his lights rocked out, which is insane because this man was hyping him out. This all ends with him doing the unthinkable and knifing the leader of Morbius. And what I will say is that it's great that Parchin takes responsibility. Even if these oaks are doing the most messed up shit, they have a moral compass and things that they stand on, and that's something I can respect. Also, this is one of my favorite funny scenes in the show. I just want to say, it's at this moment that I realized that, hey, characters here really be changing their drip. I know this makes things harder for animators, so I love the effort they put into it. I love these episodes. We go through total carnage and war, love, acknowledgement of one's weaknesses, friendships, and betrayal. These episodes do such a great job of balancing all these themes while moving the story forward in a coherent way. Oh, Spider-Man kids. Ooh, Akira slap.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh hey, we got a new boss. We get to see one of the coolest entrances in this show and witness Toman in his full glory. To be honest, the only person who was really an issue was Hanma. Everyone else, nah. Like, how are these kids so strong? Speaking of strength, this is where you see where Takemichi's strength lies. This is where they make it clear that his growth won't be in physical combat ability, but his resolve and ability to inspire others. The people who save him are his friends, who are also weak but stand tall anyway because of Takemichi. This, ladies and gentlemen, is inspiration. I've never met an MC who inspired his fellow man and didn't achieve his goals. Also, where is this man's parents? He's in the hospital every other day. What are they doing about this? Episode 11 and 12. This is pure arc conclusion. Everything that happens here is dealing with the aftermath of the war. Takemichi grows bit of an ego. We see Mikey show maturity and even break down emotionally. We see signs that he's not an airhead. But most importantly, we see setup for their next arc. Takemichi not only meets his middle school sweetheart again, but he realizes that they're still in love, but it all comes to a messed up end when Akon tries to kill him again. Personally, I think we need to keep an eye on this man, because why is it always him? I'm calling it, in every future, he's an op. We get one of the most messed up scenes where he witnesses the love of his life die in front of him. But, like a phoenix from the ashes, it gives birth to a new goal. Takemichi realizes that he can't just stop at one event and hope that they don't turn into criminals, but he needs to be the leader of Toma itself to make sure that it never goes in a messed up direction. That's a lot to do just to save one goal, but hey, different strokes. This show is great. It does a good job of giving connected plots, plot twist, character growth, realistic action, except for Mikey's strength. Then sets up the next part beautifully. Great first arc.